Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to customize your page. This video is going to be a bit more fun since you'll get to show your students the creative side. So you're going to start by logging into Blackboard. And selecting your course from the course list. Now, if you look at my course, you'll notice that it has a bit of customization already, but I'm going to flip on some defaults so we can get a better look. So here's our default sort of boring background. You'll notice it's just kind of like diamonds. You can see it especially over here above the top of your screen. To change that background style, you simply hover over what looks like paint samples in the upper right hand corner and choose an option from the list. If you scroll down, there's overall design options. I'm going to click on Pizzazz because that's kind of snazzy. And you'll notice that this is now blue. My sidebars are light blue and it's a lot more colorful. You can also customize your page by clicking on Customization on your control panel, and you can click on Teaching Style. Under Teaching Style, you are brought to a page that looks like this. First thing you can do is set up a course structure. By default, you have this menu set up as such, but you can choose whether to have it focused on case studies, conferences, lab format. I'll click on lab format, and if you look on the right hand side, they have preset menu items that of course can be changed and customized later. Another option would be by lecture, and then you'll notice that these are all separated into lecture type categories. And once you find one you like, you can simply click on Use this structure, and you can have samples for yourself by checking this box here, but I'm going to leave that unchecked. And now you can click Submit, and you'll get this little pop-up box. I'm going to click OK to continue since this is a test course, and it'll take a minute to load since I'm changing the whole structure of my course. And it's been completed. You'll notice now that there's new categories, and you can simply upload your material into these set categories. And it'll give you a little reminder box here saying how you updated this. Now I'm going to go back to customization and clicking on teaching style once again, and I'm going to scroll down. By default, we usually enter on the announcement page, but here's where you can choose somewhere else to have students enter upon clicking. So if every time a student clicks their course name, you want them to see their notes, you could simply click on Notes and Lectures, and when they enter their course, they'll be brought straight to the Notes and Lectures page. Also on this page, you can choose a course theme. There's a variety of options. I'm going to find one that looks kind of interesting. Currently we have this Pizzazz one, but let's choose Mosaic. And then we can scroll down and set up our menu. By default, our menu looks something like this, but we can easily change that by choosing a background color. I like it transparent, but you have a variety of color options here. And you can customize your buttons. So if you just want it straight text to look like this, you leave it on text. But if you want your menu items to look like buttons, you can click this. And you can further customize your buttons by clicking on this plus sign under Button Library. And over here you can see there's a myriad of colors. You can also choose patterns by clicking button type pattern. So it's completely up to you. You can go to town. I'm going to choose, let's see, Lace Violet, and you can preview it by scrolling up. And now you'll notice that the text doesn't show up so well on that. So I'm going to change the color. Let's do Autumn. And you'll notice that the preview gets adjusted up here. Now we can scroll down further, and you'll notice default content view. I would just leave that on icon and text. It's a lot easier for students to see it, and it gives your course a lot cleaner look. And when you're done, you just click the Submit button, and you're brought back. And you'll notice that my course menu has been changed. We have our lovely autumn buttons here. We have our mosaic stripes at the top. And then we can customize this further. So let's look at this menu here. And you'll notice there's a ton of different categories. Say if you want to remove some of these. It's just a very big menu and a bit overwhelming. To delete one, you simply click on this drop-down arrow to the right-hand side, and you can click Delete. And then you'll get little pop-ups explaining that if you delete it, it is permanent, and I will love to emphasize that. Once you delete something, we cannot get it back. So here they're making really sure you want to delete it. Click Delete again. And it's gone from my list. You also have the option to rename a link. So say if you want to rename this link called Meeting Center, you can just click that arrow once again and click on the link that says Rename Link. Instead of Meeting Center, I'll call it Meetings. And then I'm clicking Enter on my keyboard, and it looks like I spelled meetings wrong. Rename link again. Click this little checkbox, and it's been renamed. If you'd like to add another one of these links in just a single link instead of redoing the whole menu like we did before, you can click on this plus sign arrow and click on Content Area and just simply add another one. So let's call this one Supplementary Material. If you'd like your students to see this, you click on this checkbox right here and then click Submit, and the newest item you've created will appear on the bottom of this list. To reorder them, just move all the way to the left until you see this 4-pointed arrow and click and drag. So let's move this all the way up here, and you have your nice order. So that's the basics of customization. Once again, you can have fun with this and play around and find a style that suits you. If you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.